Okay. Me and one of the techs at dialysis are always making wagers, small wagers. And he usually beats me. But anyway, he bet me something, or he was going to go away for a month to the Philippines. And so I said, well, I'm going to throw you a little going away party. I said, what would you like to drink? What kind of soda do you like? He goes, I don't drink soda. I go, what do you like to drink? He goes, orange juice. Oh, okay. What kind of orange juice do you like? He said, Simply orange. Simply orange juice. I go, okay. I go, what kind of simple orange juice do you like? He goes, they only make one kind. I go, no, they don't. He goes, yes, they do. I go, no, they don't. He goes, I buy it all the time. I know. I go, hey, look, I don't know a whole lot. That's why I lose to you all the time. But I worked in a grocery store for 43 years. I put that orange juice on the shelf. And I know for a fact that they make more than one kind of orange juice. You know, orange with vitamin D, orange juice with no pulp, extra pulp. I mean, they just make a whole array of oranges. And he says, no, they don't. I go, okay, I bet you. What do you want to bet? I said, well, I want some enchiladas from La Piñata. He goes, okay. He goes, well, what don't you want to know what I want? I go, no, because you already lost. It doesn't matter what you want. You didn't win. So it turns out that I was right. They make a lot of different kinds. And so he owes me a enchilada plate. So he goes down and he tells me, when do they open? I go, they open at 11 o'clock. Monday, you can go down there. And he goes, okay, I'll go down on Monday, I'm off. And I'll get you your enchiladas. I go, they open at 11 o'clock. So I'm thinking, he'll be there at 11, bring my enchiladas by 11:30, and I'll be happy. 11:30 comes and goes, nothing. 12:30 comes and goes, nothing. 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. I thought, well, I guess he forgot. 5:30 he shows up, gives me my enchiladas and takes off. Next day is Tuesday, is when I go to Dallas again. So I come in. As I'm coming in, he runs over to me and goes, how'd you like the enchiladas? I go, well, let me tell you a story. No. Don't tell me those stories. Just tell me how you like the enchiladas. No, I said, I have to tell you a story. He goes, all right, what's the story? I go, okay, suppose you liked apple pies. And the best apple pies in the whole world were made in Nantucket. And you had a friend that was going to Nantucket the next week. And you tell your friend, would you bring me an apple pie from that place in Nantucket? And he says yes. And he doesn't come back, and he doesn't come back, and he doesn't come back. And finally he comes back with your apple pie. And you get that apple pie, and you open it up, and it's a cherry pie. What would you think? He goes, no. I ordered 2 cheese enchiladas, that's what you got. No, I said, I got 2 beef enchiladas. I wanted 2 cheese enchiladas. So he never really paid me. So the next day, we're talking again, and I'm talking about, I remember this guy in Colombia, a farmer who's digging around, and he finds a barrel, 55-gallon barrel, and he opens it up, and there's $600 million American money in it. This is a true story. And I guess he gave it to the government or whatever, they took it from him. But so we're talking, and Dante says, well, you know what? What I would do if I would have had that, if I would have found it, and he proceeds to tell me the big long, I would give 10 million to my son. 10 million out of 600 million. Well, that's his, that's what he wants. He'd give half of it to charity, and he'd blow the other half. And then he says, Pete, what would you do if you had found that barrel of $600 million? And I said, Um, well, I would buy La Piñata, the Mexican food restaurant that I'm waiting for my enchiladas. I would buy La Piñata, and then he proceeds to tell me, you know. Oh no, that's in a minute. He tells me that. But so I tell him I would buy the restaurant La Piñata, and anytime he could go in there, anytime he wanted, and buy whatever he wanted, and I would give him a 10% discount. Well, he got mad at me because I have $600 million, he thought that I should give it to him for free. I guess he didn't appreciate my 10% discount. So then he proceeds to tell me, well, you know, you wouldn't be able to bring that money back from Colombia because there'd be taxes and he started going through the whole shebang about why I couldn't bring that money in. And so I said, you know what? I said, stop right there. I said, I did not put any restrictions on your fantasy. You could do whatever you wanted with your $600 million, but now you're putting limits on my fantasy? Who do you think you are? I said, you know what? I was going to give you a 10% discount, but you lost that. You don't get that no more. He didn't like that. He got mad at me. That's what we do that's all we do all day long at
You undersold the apple pie thing.
Oh, what did I do wrong?
You were supposed to say like,
What did I do wrong?
You were supposed to say like, because the way it was phrased to me, you told me the story first, and you asked me, how would you feel? Would you be grateful that you got a cherry pie? And I was like, No, I wouldn't be grateful. I'd be mad.
Well, that's what I was fighting about Dante. He was saying, well, you should just be grateful you got... No, I didn't get what I wanted. How would you... And then I told him the whole story about the apple pie and the cherry pie. And I got a cherry pie when I was...
And then he kept asking. He was like, well, but what did you think? And you're like, I didn't get my apple pie.
I got 2 beef enchiladas. I didn't want that.
I'm the same way. I'm all picky.
That's not being picky.
I'm picky.
But that's what you asked for.
If somebody brought me the wrong food, I'd have been like, you can have it. And they would have been like, well, why? I thought you were hungry. And it's like, first of all, I'm picky and I don't like weird food. I specifically asked you for something and then you brought me this garbage.
And you're cut out of the $600 million.
You get nothing.
Nothing.
You get nothing.
Good day, sir.
You're fired.